The night is deep, quiet, and still. Everything outside is asleep, but inside you, something stirs. Perhaps a subtle restlessness wakes you, a gentle nudge that interrupts your sleep. You glance at the clock, 3:12, 3:36, 4:02. Time seems ordinary and strange at the same moment. Your body feels awake, but your mind drifts through thoughts you cannot control. The frustration may rise. Perhaps a hint of fear. A sense that something is wrong, that your body has failed, that sleep has abandoned you. But beneath this surface, there is an invitation. This awakening is not random. It is not simply insomnia. It is a signal from the subtle intelligence that guides the rhythms of life and consciousness. Bruce Lipton teaches us that our cells respond to more than physical surroundings. They reflect emotional and mental patterns. Each cell mirrors the environment it inhabits, and the body reacts to the messages sent by the mind and spirit. In these early hours, your mind and body are in a space of subtle recalibration. Deep patterns, unconscious beliefs, and old programs emerge, bringing hidden aspects of yourself into awareness. Joe Dispenza explains that during this time, the brain transitions through delta, theta, and alpha states, creating openness to new insights. It is a moment when transformation happens quietly, without effort, when subtle attention carries extraordinary power. Bring your attention to your body now. Feel the gentle weight of your limbs. Notice the rise and fall of your chest, the pulse at your temples. Each breath carries vibrations that resonate inside you, small signals of presence and life. The faint creak of the house, the distant hum of traffic, or the soft whisper of the wind outside becomes a backdrop for your awareness to expand. The world is silent, giving your consciousness a space often hidden during the busy hours of the day. Imagine your mind as a vast, intricate garden. Every thought, memory, and emotion is a seed. Some seeds flourish in the light of attention, others linger in shadow, waiting. The hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. are like the morning dew, nourishing seeds hidden deep in the soil of your awareness. Which seeds are growing without you noticing? Which have been suppressed? Observe gently, like a gardener tending to the soil without judgment. Each plant carries its lessons about attention, intention, and the subtle movements of life. You may notice tension in your body or restlessness in your mind. The neuroscience is clear. Cortisol drops, melatonin regulates, and the brain enters a state ideal for insight and reflection. What feels like a problem, a disturbance, is actually a carefully prepared space for consciousness. Your body and mind are not breaking. They are creating conditions for subtle transformation. Turn your focus now to desire and fear. Both appear during these hours. You may long for clarity, understanding, or peace, yet unconscious patterns resist, making it seem as if disturbance dominates. Your awakening becomes a mirror, reflecting alignment or misalignment inside. Greg Braden reminds us that coherence between the heart and brain generates a field of possibilities. Your focus, your calm, your gentle attention matters far more than any attempt to force results. As you breathe slowly, notice the rhythm of your chest and the pulse in your wrist. Place a hand over your heart. Feel the warmth, the steady expansion, the quiet presence. This small gesture unites body, heart, and mind, strengthening neural pathways and linking subconscious patterns to conscious intention. Each heartbeat resonates with the subtle currents of life. Each breath connects awareness and perception. These early hours are a laboratory of the soul. Time stretches, perception sharpens, and consciousness deepens. Journaling during this time is a sacred act. Note recurring thoughts, subtle coincidences, fleeting emotions. Each is a message from the universe, reflecting your prevailing vibration, conscious or otherwise. The universe communicates not with words, but with signs, synchronicities, and subtle resonance. Consider the river flowing at night. Its current is steady but delicate. You cannot push it forward without creating turbulence. Similarly, attempting to control outcomes, manipulate time, or force alignment interrupts the subtle flows of consciousness and energy. Observation, patience, and gentle attention cultivate resonance. Your awakening positions you as both observer and participant, integrating insights effortlessly. Reflect on light and darkness. The world sleeps, but your consciousness is awake. This liminal space between night and day, conscious and unconscious, is a threshold for transformation. It is a place of potential where the mind can explore, reflect, and recalibrate patterns without interference. Nietzsche once said, "He who looks within awakens." At these hours, you are given a rare opportunity to look within with clarity. Visualize a sequence of 3 subtle steps to make the most of these moments. First, do not resist the awakening. Accept it as a signal, not a failure. Second, use directed imagination, focusing on images and sensations aligned with your intentions. Third, anchor these images physically, hand on the heart, slow conscious breathing, attention to subtle bodily energy. These steps activate neuroplasticity, strengthen neural connections, and anchor subconscious beliefs into tangible experience. Notice how your body responds to thought. A simple image, a gentle breath, or a feeling of gratitude can transform your inner landscape. Neurochemistry supports this. Dopamine, serotonin, and cortisol respond to focus, emotion, and intention. Aligning attention, emotion, and intention during these hours cultivates resonance, not resistance. This is the hidden secret of manifestation, quietly activated in the deep stillness of the night. Imagine the universe as a mirror. Every sign, sensation, and subtle movement reflects your vibrational state. The awakening is not punishment, it is a conversation, an invitation to align with subtle intelligence, to observe without judgment, and to integrate effortlessly. You are witness and participant, conscious and present, in a space where transformation naturally unfolds. As night progresses, continue to breathe and expand awareness. Notice the interplay of thoughts, feelings, and bodily sensations. If you wish, write down impressions and insights. Each note strengthens consciousness. Each observation deepens resonance. The universe does not demand action. It invites presence. Your presence is the catalyst. Subtle currents of possibility are always available. Early morning hours simply amplify channels of awareness, silent and receptive. Here, transformation happens not through effort but through alignment, coherence, and gentle observation. Each awakening carries a message. You are attuned to life, aware of subtle intelligence, able to consciously participate in the unfolding of reality. When the first light of dawn appears, notice how currents shift subtly. The day brings noise, activity, and distraction. But insights from the night remain, anchored in consciousness, body, and heart. Seeds have been planted in fertile ground, ready to grow into actions guided by awareness, not compulsion. Hand on your heart, steady breath, awakened mind, these are your instruments. They allow you to engage in the subtle orchestration of life. You are not passive. You are a conscious observer, gardener of inner landscapes, participant in the sacred dialogue between awareness and creation. The universe whispers in silence, guides through subtle signs, invites through quiet awakenings. Each moment between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. is an opportunity, a threshold, a portal to deeper understanding. Attend to it with gentle awareness. Integrate, observe, align. Your inner garden, river of consciousness, and awakened heart carry the keys. The universe does not rush. It asks for presence, coherence, and intention. Observe thoughts, feel emotions, perceive the subtle dance of internal energy. This is the language of the cosmos. This is the urgent message delivered softly, in the quietest hours, when the world sleeps and your consciousness is most receptive. Your awakening is not failure. It is a gift. Each moment of awareness carries insight, clarity, and possibility. It is a subtle call, an intimate invitation to align mind, heart, and body with the deep intelligence that permeates all existence. Listen, integrate, respond, not with haste but with consciousness, presence, and gentle attention to the silent, sacred language of life.